Hey guys, I'm gonna quickly show you guys, hopefully quickly, show you guys how to recreate some In-N-Out burgers at home. We just had this the other night and they came out absolutely fantastic. You actually want to grill onions first because that is the longest step in this process if you like grilled onions. But I already have some left over, so I'll show them to you and then I'll get it started, and as time goes by I'll show you the final product. But anyway, you want to use mustard, as you can see. That is what a suggestion is on Pinterest as far as how to recreate a burger the In-N-Out way. And so my husband was the one that put these on the grill the other night, so I'm not sure if that's a step he took. But I'm telling you guys, it was fan-stinkin-tastic. Just the flavor of the burger. So for you guys who are in the East Coast or out of the Cali area or Arizona or Nevada area, then you can definitely be able to recreate the taste of In-N-Out, which I'm sure a lot of you guys who have moved out of the area miss dearly. Because that's something that I told my husband was kind of a deal breaker as far as moving out of California, is having to leave In-N-Out. And we did live out of the state for a couple years, and I know the excruciating pain of not being around an In-N-Out at any given moment. Yeah, so definitely try this at home, and you will be pleasantly surprised with the taste. Okay, so here are my onions diced up. I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. But one medium-sized onion, it really cooks down a lot and shrinks. So obviously we had 6 burgers, and this was what was left. Let me see. Yeah, as far as leftovers, well, actually we had 4 burgers. So I ate one, my husband ate 2, and we had one, I had one as a leftover. And that's what we still have left from one medium onion. Okay, so this again was this was more like a small onion. So what you want to do is you want to heat up your pan first. You want to add, just coat the bottom of the pan. And I say this takes the longest, believe it or not. They recommend about 40 minutes to grill your onions. So you really have to plan ahead for this meal or lunch, depending on when you're eating it. But I will show you. So you just let this get soft and translucent, and then you're actually going to add water to it once it's become softened enough. So I will show you that part. Okay, so here's the other side of the burgers. I just added some mustard to it, and you just want to simply season these with salt and pepper. So I use the pink Himalayan salt and some fresh ground pepper. That and this. Okay, so that looks about ready. You don't want to mess with them too much. So just let them cook down. And you can cover them if the cooking process is taking too long. Let's see. Okay, so I'm obviously making enough to have leftovers, so I don't have to cook later or tomorrow. Oh. And what else? I think that's it. Okay, so you just let them cook on the other side. Don't move them around too much, and then you can add your sliced American cheese on top. Okay, this has been cooking down for about 20 minutes now, and we still have some more time to go. So you're going to eventually add, how much are you going to add? Hold on. Okay, so after 30 minutes of cooking, so we have 10 more minutes to go, we're going to turn it to medium high. Right now it's about considered low, I guess. And then you're going to cook it for about 8 minutes at that temperature. And then you're going to add half a cup of water until it evaporates. And that should take, I think that's the 8 minutes that you cook it down. But anyway, I will show you as I do that. But yeah, I've never grilled onions this way, but they came out really, really good. So, and I am a fan of grilled onions these days, and I'm sure it has a lot to do with eating so many In-N-Out burgers throughout my lifetime. That'd be interesting to know how many. So these are about fully cooked here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my slices of cheese, and I place them closer together so that I am able to cover them. And how you know if they're fully cooked is the juices are running clear at the top now. When they're not cooked, you will see redness seeping at the top, and that means it's still pink in the center. Okay, so, and I bought the patties already formed, so it saves me some prep time. So here we go. And then just go ahead and cover these once again, and the cheese will melt that much quicker. Okay, so I've upped the temp on this to about medium. They say medium high, but it kind of burned on us the other day. It still tasted fantastic, but I'm gonna leave it at medium and have it cook a little bit slower so I don't make it burn. So anyway, let's see. Okay, so you just add half a cup of water to this until the water evaporates. So it is, yeah, that will evaporate, believe it or not, and you just keep mixing it, and it should take about 8 minutes for it to evaporate. Actually, I'm going to turn it up just to about 6. Okay, so I did end up turning the heat up to 7 because I can see why they want you to turn it up, is so that the water evaporates quicker. So I'll just stay right next to it to make sure that it doesn't burn. Let me see. Okay, so that while that's cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and make the special sauce. So this is up to you if you want to add it or not. So what I'm using is Best Foods Real Mayo, the distilled vinegar, sweet relish pickle, or sweet relish, and 2 tablespoons of the ketchup. So let me just show you quickly here. There's a 1/4 cup of mayo that goes into this. Put as much as I can in. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and add a half a teaspoon. Let me make sure. Okay, so half a teaspoon of white distilled vinegar. And then you're going to add just 1 tablespoon of the sweet relish and 2 tablespoons of the tomato ketchup. Now, I would recommend using the sugar-free ketchup if you're on keto. But again, I only use very, very little on my burgers, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. Okay, so this is cooking down some more. And I will show you the sauce with the relish and the ketchup in. Okay, so now you want to have your pickles, your lettuce, your tomatoes if you're adding tomatoes, and then your grilled onions, and your special sauce. And that is all you need for an In-N-Out burger. Of course, the patties with the cheese. Alright, so here you go. I'm using iceberg lettuce, just like they do. I'm going to add however much sauce you want on the bottom, and a little bit does go a long way on this. It does get quite messy, and since I'm doing a protein style, yeah, it gets kind of messy. Okay, so, and then you want to add your pickles and then your tomatoes if you're adding tomatoes. But I don't add tomatoes. And then your patty, since these are pretty thick, I'm going to do one patty. I usually do a double-double, but as everyone knows, their patties are pretty thin. So that's the reason why I do a double-double, protein style. Add pickles and grilled onions. Oh, speaking of grilled onions. Okay, so you are supposed to add the grilled onions to the bottom. The water evaporated a little bit more than ours did the other night here. So they actually are a little bit crispier. But yeah, if you taste it, it totally reminds you of what the grilled onions taste like from In-N-Out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I want to put it at the bottom. So however much you want to add here. And I really like my grilled onions, so I'm gonna add just a bit more. Okay, and then you add that on top and cover it up. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, it gives you a new appreciation as far as how they wrap their burgers for you when you order them on In-N-Out, because this is using the iceberg lettuce is a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, so anyway, you get the gist of it here. But there it is, peekaboo, protein style animals, or not animal style, but yeah, pretty much animal style. All right, here's my first bite. That is delicious. You guys have to try that. Total In-N-Out at home. Alright, that's it for now, guys. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next keto video.